Okay, so now we are going to talk a little bit about the plugin mechanism of Kubernetes. Okay, so let's quickly, yeah. So this is the cloud.go. This is the core of Kubernetes. Okay, so here if you look, you will understand the defined interfaces. Load balancer, instances, zones, clusters, routes, provider name, then like some methods, add cluster ID, right? So it defines the common properties for each of these defined objects. Okay, so this interface is nothing but like Java interface, but this is like somewhere in between loosely coupled and tightly coupled. And Go language has lot of system libraries. So if you just know Java, keep that as your point of reference. So now this is nothing but like an interface in Java. So instances interface, node addresses, node name, and then route, name, target, destination, and then zone, failure domain and region. A zones has many zones. Okay, so you have the zones interface, and then you have the type zone. And then you have the routes interface that has many route. Okay, say list routes, return a list of routes. So we can dig through this code deeper if you are more interested, but the bottom line is this: it has defined interfaces, and various cloud providers provide the implementation for those defined interfaces. Okay, so this is what I have included here. You have the load balancer, instances, zones, clusters, and routes. Okay, um, so if you know the concept of interfaces, you would know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know, that's fine. Basically, just keep this in mind. You have the definition of a zone, instance, cluster, and route as part of Kubernetes core. If say AWS wants to implement instance, the instance should return the node name and node address. Okay, it can have more attributes defined as part of instance, but at a very minimum, in order to work with Kubernetes, it should determine and return the name and address for an instance. Okay, so similarly for zone and cluster, the basic attributes are defined as part of Kubernetes core, and the cloud provider must, at the very basic, implement the defined attributes and methods. Kubernetes core will invoke those methods, and at runtime it will be bound to the cloud provider specific implementation. Okay, so enjoy.